In today's video, I want to marry in investing money and investing in your health and how I think they're exactly the same. Let's say we have a goal to have $1 million when we are 68 years old. $1 million when we're 68. The problem is that we're 28 and we only have $1,000. Now, how are we going to do this, all right? We have 40 years, and let's say over that amount of time, stock market returns about 10%, but let's be conservative, and let's say we're going to get 8% return. 40 years, $1,000, how do we get from here to here? Well, it'd be easy. If somebody just gave you $1 million, now you could ask, I don't think you're going to find many takers, but if you do, let me know. Maybe they have a second million. Now, the other way we could do it is say, okay, we've got a good job. I'm going to put away $100 a week. Doesn't sound like a lot, right? $100 a week, but I'm going to do it for 40 years. I start with 1,000, and here's how this looks. For about the first 10 years, right, it doesn't look like much has happened. All right, now we get another 10 years and we're starting to trend a little bit, and things are like, okay, maybe I'm starting to see the vision, but I don't know how we're going to get to the million. And we get 10 more years and we get to 58 years old. We're 10 years from our goal. You know, this chiropractic guy, he's nuts. This isn't going to happen. And then all of a sudden it does that. See, all these little deposits over time eventually compound enough that you get this huge move up. They call that a hockey stick, by the way. You get this hockey stick move up, and your $1,000 plus your $100 a week over 40 years becomes $1 million. By the way, the real number is about $1.4 million, right? Not a bad return. Now, let me tell you how this really looks, though. 8% average, but it doesn't just go linear. It goes up and it goes down and it goes up and it goes down, and over the 40 years it trends, right? It's not just simple like if it was this easy everybody would do it, because here's what happens too often. Right about here, when we've gotten flat, right there, when we're not seeing the return, we quit. We say this doesn't work. That guy was nuts. Why did I watch that video? And we missed this whole move because we got impatient. Now, how does this tie in to our health? Well, let's say our goal, on a scale of 1 to 100, our goal is to have, out of 100, let's say our goal is to have our health be a 90. All right, so this is our health bank account. All right. Now, unfortunately, we're over here and we're only at about, let's say, a 30 out of that 100, right? We're stressed, we're not eating right, we're not drinking any water. You never come see your favorite chiropractor. But one day you get inspired and you start to say to yourself, you know, just like me trying to get to that $1 million, I want to get my health from the 30 to the 90. I'm going to give myself, say, 5 years to get there, because nothing happens overnight. By the way, somebody could give you $1 million. You ask enough people, they might do it. I can't give you 90 health. You have to earn this one. So now here we are, we're at 30, and we say, all right, how do I make some deposits? How do I get from here to here? Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go for some walks. And I'm going to drink water instead of soda. And I'm going to eat healthy, except for chocolate chip cookies. Those are always allowed. Maybe I'm going to meditate. I'm going to stretch. I'm going to go to the gym. And I'm going to see my favorite chiropractor every now and then. And here's what happens. Year one. We don't see much change. We get a little frustrated, right? What do we know the amateur does right here? They quit. We're not quitting. Year 2, we start to trend up a little bit. We're starting to feel good. We've lost a little bit of weight. We've got more energy. Year 3, we've trended up a little bit more, right? But we're not really super sure yet. All of a sudden, we get to that year 4, heading to year 5, and we get that hockey stick up. Why? Because all the little deposits that we made, all those little things that we've done over time have compounded. Now, much like the stock market, our health is going to do this. We just want to make sure we are trending in the right direction, right? What do people do? The world is great. I can't believe this. None of this is working. Forget it. I'm not going to do any of this stuff. And we go there, right? We need to avoid this. Right here, right? Maybe we've had a car accident. Maybe we fell down some stairs. Maybe we had to help somebody move and throw our back out. When we start to dip a little bit, we can almost double down right here. Go for more walks, drink more water, get another adjustment, right? Go get a massage, journal, meditate. As long as we have our health moving and trending in the right direction, you can go from that 30 to that 90. Is it always going to be 5 years? Hey, maybe it's 3, but maybe it's 6. We've got to watch the trend. It is the trend that is our best friend. So remember, being healthy isn't about not having pain or perfect cholesterol scores or our blood pressure is dynamite. Being healthy is about being able to say yes. You have grandkids and you want to play with them? Yes. You want to go play golf? Yes. Travel? Yes. Go out on a boat, go water skiing? Yes, yes, yes. My goal is for you to never have to say no. But if we're here and we want to be here, you've got to put in the work. This is the work. All those little deposits that don't seem like a lot in the moment, but when you stack them up over 3, 4, 5, 6 years, you really got something at the end. Don't forget, our goal is to be able to say yes. Thanks so much for watching. Leave me a comment, shoot me a message. You know how to get in touch with me. I'll happily bring you more videos. I look forward to everybody seeing you soon.